How do we as a people, as a nation, resolve the winner-take-all situation within a context of competitive politics as required by democratic practice? And how do we ensure we fulfill our democratic credentials without tearing apart the diversity of our nation? The question of us versus them must come to an end, fellow Kenyans. And as we exercise our democratic rights, it must never again be at the expense of our diversity. The cardinal principle must always be our unity in diversity. Yes, the 2010 Constitution gave us some remedies, but did it resolve or entrench the zero-sum game in which the winner takes all and the loser goes home with nothing? Are we still in this zero-sum constitutional dispensation that created conflict since the advent of multi-party politics in 1992? And how do we expect as a people to resolve this problem using elections instead of constitutional change? It would indeed, fellow Kenyans, be a tragedy if come subsequent elections we have not resolved this dilemma. And that is why I urge the country to ponder a constitutional consensus around a three-pronged national question. On the one part, the question is political inclusion. Instead of a zero-sum constitutional equation, can we adopt a positive sum equation? Can we adopt a constitutional arrangement that can take care of our diversity as a people? And on this, fellow Kenyans, we should not give my suggestion the parochial interpretation of creating positions for individuals. I am only urging for a constitutional consensus that accommodates all communities in an election. A consensus that makes it possible for any Kenyan to lead this country working hand in hand with his or her brothers and sisters from across the nation. The second part of the national question at hand is about equity in the distribution of opportunities and resources. Our political practice, unfortunately, has been such that resources and opportunity go to those occupying positions of authority. And that is why elections are so divisive and emotive. But it is possible for us to entrench the principles of equity in the distribution of resources and opportunities in the Constitution. This way, it is the Constitution, not individuals, who will guarantee that no one is excluded or left behind. The third part of the national question speaks to the contestations and violence every electoral cycle. 1 year before every election, the economy shuts down as it anticipates the turns and twists of the election. 1 year after the election, The economy is still on a go-slow as markets wrap themselves around the emerging political constellations. This means that in every electoral cycle of 5 years, 2 years are wasted exclusively attending to electoral matters.